Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in another video today, and today the Charlotte Hornets have waived Devonte Graham. The Charlotte Hornets have been active today. I feel like this is the most I've ever talked about the Charlotte Hornets in my life. I mean, God. Let's just go over everything the Hornets have done today. Just a quick little recap. Now, first, they started off by making a trade for Devonte Graham. They traded for Devonte Graham and a second-round pick and didn't have to give up a thing. But then they decide they want to waive Devonte Graham. There's more. After they trade for Devonte Graham and then waive him and get a second-round pick, they waived Davis Bertans, who had a terrible contract, so that was a good move on their end, and waived Pokusevski, who is a rookie not a rookie, but he's in his fourth year now. Was a rookie first-round pick with Oklahoma City Thunder, 7-footer from Serbia, 22 years old. So they let him go alongside Davis Bertans. And then they re-sign Miles Bridges to a 3-year, $75 million deal. So the Hornets have been active today. But we're going to be talking about Devonte Graham, as they brought back Devonte Graham, who played his first 3 seasons there, played 164 games, 100 starts, averaged a total of 13.3 points per game in his 3 seasons. But they do not want to keep him on the roster, which, look, that's to be expected. I mean, look at what they have at the guard position, or what they've added in. They've traded for Reggie Jackson. I don't see him leaving. They traded for Josh Green. They already have LaMelo. They have a lot of talent at the guard position, and I don't think they wanted to keep that contract either. Look how they let go of a good 3-point shooter in Davis Bertans and didn't want to keep that contract. They end up doing the same with Devonte Graham. So that's. That was kind of expected in that area. I'm not going to say they didn't want Devonte Graham on the roster, but I don't think they wanted that contract of his. But Devonte Graham had a great 2019-20 season with the Hornets. He averaged 18 points per game with 8 assists per game with Charlotte and over 3 rebounds per game, and shot 37.3%. In the 2021 season, he wasn't as great, but still good in 55 games and 44 starts. Keep in mind his minutes went down because in the 1920 season, he averaged 35 minutes per game. His minutes went down to 30 minutes per game. And in those 30 minutes per game, he averaged 15 points per game, 5.4 assists per game, 1 steal per game, 3 rebounds per game. And from 3, he shot nearly 38%. He then goes to the Pelicans the next season, the 21-22 season, and averages 12 points per game with them. That was the season he had that insane full-court buzzer beater for the win. With the Pelicans, he also averaged 4 assists per game with 1 steal per game. And most of this was as a starter. 76 games, 63 starts, 28 minutes per game. Shot 34% from 3. 22-23 season, he wasn't doing great with the Pelicans. They weren't playing him often. 53 games, 0 starts. 15 minutes per game, was averaging 5.3 points per game. He gets sent to San Antonio. It's with San Antonio. He plays 20 games, 8 starts, 26 minutes per game. Shot 38% from the floor, 36% from 3. 13 points per game, 4 assists per game, and 1 steal per game. San Antonio did not play much this season in the 23-24 season, only 23 games and 5 points per game. So, yeah, I mean, he's someone who is a great 3-point shooter in his career. Even though he's had a couple of years where he's just not getting played a lot, has shot over 35% at 35.5% from 3. So he's a great 3-point shooter. He's a good scorer if he gets minutes. And I think now that terrible contract that was given to him is gone after the Hornets waive him, I think he's going to have a hot market in free agency, knowing that this is a guy who's a great scorer. This is a guy who's a good 3-point shooter. I think teams are going to go after him. Now that they know they don't have to take on that terrible contract, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and peace out.